Hey guys, welcome to episode 3, Toxic Thursday. Today we'll be looking at my heaviest albums of 1984, so let's go. Hey there, welcome to episode 3, 1984, my heaviest albums. I only had like 14 to choose from, so yeah. So the bottom ones aren't, totally brutal, but still killer though. So number 10, Running Wild, Gates to Purgatory. It's their debut, 1984. I don't know what I could even say about this. Everything on this is just wicked. Black Demon, Soldiers of Hell, Diabolical Force, Adrian, Son of Satan, Wicked Song, Genghis Khan is awesome, Prisoner of Our Time. Come on, right? Like, it's Running Wild. Totally kick ass. Number 9, Class Rocket, City's Gonna Burn. Again, not as thrashy as later albums like Know Your Enemy and Annihilation Principle. Those are just full on thrash, intense masterpieces. But this one's really good too. Say just not nearly as thrashy. But yeah, the title track, City's Gonna Burn, Silent Scream, Forced to Fight, all great stuff. Number 8 is a cassette. It's the only format I have this on. It's the band called Thrust, Fist Held High. This is a really good album. Let's see if I can remember. The song Overdrive, Thrasher, Torture Chamber was totally awesome. So, yeah. Thrust, Fist Held High. Should see those credits in there or not. But, yeah. I ran across the video on YouTube, a guy doing a review of this album. It was pretty good. Thrust, Fist Held High. That is number 8. There. Number 7, Metal Church, debut. This thing is pretty intense. Let's see, what were the really intense ones? I think In the Blood, Merciless Onslaught, maybe. I can't remember now. It's been over a week since I listened to it, but the vocals on this are just like way up there. Music is awesome. And it's Metal Church. David Wayne is in full force on this one, on the vocal department. Number 6 is Vinyl. Anthrax, Fistful of Metal, their debut, 1984. Hold on, little technical difficulty there. I was listening to Oz, Third Warning in the background, 1984. This did not make my list, but I think I put it like number 13 or something. But the tape started squealing, so I thought I should take it out before something bad happens. So anyway, back to the Anthrax, Fistful of Metal. Everybody knows this album. Anthrax's debut. This is my number 6. This is the my OG bonsai press. You all know it, but Death Rider, Metal Thrashing Mad, Soldiers of Metal, Howling Furies. It's all just wicked stuff. There. And what do we got next? Voivod. War and Pain. Voivod's debut, 1984. It's a totally intense album. Totally raw. And the title track, Voivod, is just awesome. What else? Blower. War and Pain, title track. Iron Gang, Black City, all great. All great stuff. And what is next? Vinyl. Exciter, Violence and Force. This thing is just totally intense. You all know that. And what can you say about this? Really? Screaming the Night, Pounding Metal. Like, Pounding Metal is just, damn, so good. War is Hell. It's all great. And Dan's vocals on this are just totally intense. And the fact that he can do those type of vocals with that range while drumming, just, like, the guy is a phenom, without a doubt. All right, number 3, Ride the Lightning. Again, this is my Bonsai Press. So this is their sophomore album from 1984. We all know this album, but Fight Fire with Fire, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Trapped Under Ice, I think might be my favorite song off it. I think it's probably Trapped Under Ice, maybe Creeping Death, but it's definitely my favorite Metallica album. So Metallica, Ride the Lightning, number 3. Number 2, Living Death, Vengeance of Hell. Just totally intense this is. So heavy, so fast. Like Heavy Metal Hurricane, Vengeance of Hell, Living Death, My Victim. Just all great stuff. Those guys kick serious ass. Okay, so now we're down to number 1. Number 1, I have it on 2 formats. Cassette, Venom, At War with Satan, and I got the vinyl. Again, this is the OG. It's gatefold, if I can open it. There we go. It's got some lyrics there, some liner notes. Yeah. Good stuff. And does have a sleeve. And some liner notes here in the back as well. That War with Satan, Bonsai. So that's number 1 for me for 1984 for heaviest albums. I mean, really, you got track 1 or side 1. Track 1 is like what, 20 something, 23 minutes long, something like that. It's over 20 minutes, and then the whole album's only like 38, something like that. So, I mean, At War with Satan is just epic for a song that long, written back then, to hold your attention and captivate you through the whole time of it is epic. See what else was here was really killer, I thought. Leather and Hell, Stand Up and Be Counted was really good. Genocide, and the final track, if you can make that out. That was totally killer. So yeah, that's my top 10. So I'll just show a couple others that didn't make the list that I had, because I didn't have that many. Tyson Dog, Beware the Dog. So it's really cool, just straight up metal album. And Tokyo Blade, Night of the Blade. Again, just totally kick-ass metal album. And I also had, I didn't bother digging it out, but I had Manowar, Sign of the Hammer. Pretty good Manowar album, not bad. So, some honorable mentions is Bathory self-titled album. I listened to that online, and wow. I don't know if I actually owned that, which would have been number 1, that or Venom, I'm not sure. So that's a pretty heavy album. Warlock, Burning the Witches, it's another really good one. St. Vitus's self-titled album. Omen, Battle Cry. Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Oath, which I was positive I had that on cassette, but apparently I don't. Gravedigger, Heavy Metal Breakdown, and Hellstar, Burning Star. Just, they're all wicked albums. And some new bands that formed in 1984. There's a few good ones here that, did some good stuff. Celtic Frost, Annihilator, Cryptic Slaughter, Deceased, Nuclear Assault, Zentrix, Mayhem, and a little band called Halloween. So that's it. That's 1984. I was going to do 1983 next, and I wrote out the list, and I was going through what I had, and I don't really have enough to do a top 10. So I think I had like 6, and that would be including like Shout at the Devil, stuff like that. So it's like, screw it. So I think next time it's going to be 1987. I made that list, and I have quite a few of those, and that's going to be a much harder list because there's a lot of fast, brutal, heavy albums in 1987. So that should be the next one. So have a good one. We'll see you later.